Dude, United game tonight, and we have no defense. Everybody's injured. And I'm not overstating that. We have one senior defender who has not played a game, started a game since January. So we are so far, and guess where we're going? We're going to fucking Chelsea.
I mean, have a goal scoring goal fest. Just go out there.
That's
Just
that's the other way to go at it, right? But you know what that needs, and this is the shit that pisses me off about the cheating that Man City does, right? You need fullbacks for that, right? Even if you didn't have a great center back pairing, if you had fit fullbacks who are decent, athletic, physical fullbacks with actual crossing and dribbling ability, or the intelligence to invert into midfield, you could do that, right? We have fucking Luke Shaw cannot run past his winger anymore to create the
yeah.
overlap. He can't do it anymore. He can't even create the underlap anymore. His passing is weaker than before.
Do you think Bayern are going to win ACL? I think they should win the UCL. This is their year. If they don't win it this
Problem
year, they're
is, the problem is they get PSG in the semi.
for me. That's not a problem. Beat the actual good team in the semi, then take on
Yeah,
whoever they.
but listen, the problem is this: you beating PSG across two legs is hard. They might have done it in one game, but beating them across two legs is really hard. Okay, and then Arsenal are going to have the easier game against Atletico, though it's not that easy either.
No, no,
Right? And
they'll blow
Arsenal,
that. They'll blow that. They'll blow that. Guarantee you, they'll blow that. Simeone will produce a defensive masterclass and win it on penalties.
then in that case, the winner of PSG versus Bayern wins it, right? And PSG
Yeah,
versus
yeah, yeah.
Bayern, I think is a very good tie. I think Bayern are really good this season, really properly good this season. And PSG
And
obviously is still the best team
And
in the
you have
world.
convinced me. You have convinced me. By the way, guys, I'm a Real Madrid fan, but I've had no hatred for Atletico. Have zero hatred for Atletico. I hate Barcelona from the depths of my darkest souls.
Yeah, but that's
But
because you're
not.
not from fucking Madrid. Why should you hate Athletic? Actually, what am I saying? I don't know why. It's an inherited thing for me. I fucking hate Liverpool. I fucking hate Liverpool. Anytime I watch Liverpool, I want the earth to split open and each of these bastards to get sucked in. I hate them with a passion I can't begin to describe to you.
Yeah.
Right? Arsenal, I hated early on because Arsenal used to be our competing team. So I used to not, but over time, Arsenal, I'm mellow about, reasonably mellow. It's just I want
Yeah.
them to fuck this title up because their fans are the most comical fans in the world. Like they are,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
they're
Some
fucking
idiot
mellow.
was saying, some idiot was
It's
delusionally saying to
this
an
is
Arsenal.
worth Pep winning another title just to watch these fuckers turn on each other. It'll be absolutely gorgeous to watch them turn on each other. Okay,
Yeah.
but Liverpool, I just like City. Yes, again, I hate, but I know they're cheating, so I don't care. That fullbacks point I was making, right? We don't have the fullbacks. Guardiola has had 10 fullbacks in 7 seasons. 10 times
Yeah.
he has changed both pairs of fullbacks. He has spent 500 million on just fullbacks.
Yeah. Just let's leave
That was
Guardiola.
ridiculous.
I've had
Like
enough of
between wingers
Guardiola.
and fullbacks, he just keeps changing whatever he wants to change whenever he wants. You cannot compete with that, man. So I don't get
Yeah.
as pissed off about City, but God, I hate Liverpool. I hate them. Even when Klopp was their manager and some of their football used to be great, I wanted them to all die. Like I'm not even saying I want them to lose. I have that hatred of like fuck this club, fuck this city, dude.
Yeah, Barca has that kind of visceral hatred within me. I don't actually hate any other team that way. Like
I,
this time, like
I hate Barca because they are the most duplicitous, hypocritical
yeah, my
fucker.
God, they're
Oh
always.
God. Oh God.
If you think Real Madrid are
They
shady,
are
just look at what
they
Barca
are
did.
the Mother Teresa's of world football, those bastards.
Your teams for FIFA. I always support Brazil, but there's a different reason for that. But
Argentina for
leave
me.
it.
From Argentina because of Maradona. I was very small, but I watched Maradona in '86 and that's it. Fucking I was done. Nothing else again. I have
Okay,
a a
few
very
questions.
vague childish memory of two things from 85, 86. Okay. I watched Becca. I fell in love with Becca winning Wimbledon 85, 86. And I remember the Maradona goal against England.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Here is where I want to talk about the Real Madrid match when we have a bit of a break. That first half, Nikhil, that first half was a dream to watch. No defense whatsoever. Defense went for a toss, and it's the best game of football I could ever watch. Every attack had danger, and it literally destroyed the confidence of the defense again and again. It was superb. 4-3. Like Real Madrid lost. I know this season it was a bad one. I know. I get it. I know it's a bad season for a Madridista. But what a game! What a freaking game of football. That was proper stuff. Like it was fun as hell. Opinion on FIFA songs downfall.
No,
This is
no.
nothing new.
Is it
Songs have
downfall?
been
I
going down
actually
for a while.
like the team by team songs of FIFA so far. I've enjoyed them, man. I don't know about you.
Waving flag cannot be overtaken as the greatest FIFA World
Yeah,
Cup
yeah,
song.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Waving flag is
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
is it,
I
like
agree.
it's such
100%.
a classic.
That's a beautiful
Oh,
song.
he has done nothing
Uh,
of note after that, Kenan. But anyway,
doesn't need to. That one's gonna
yeah,
keep giving him revenue for life.
Cup of Life '98 was the best, bro. Waving flag is creates an emotion like nothing else. Also, it is a song by a black artist on merit. None of this nonsense of DAI there. It was not even sponsored by the World. Kenan put out that song independently. Like
Yeah, yeah. And they just
it
had to
wasn't
take it
even
up.
an official World Cup song.
Yeah, yeah. The official
Like
song that he has, Waka Waka.
yeah, which is still good by the way, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it
But
doesn't
he killed
compare
it.
to it doesn't compare
Uh,
to Waving Flag. Nikhil, let's name our best 5 FIFA World Cups.
2014 is pretty fucking good, man.
Yeah, but it leaves every Brazil fan
Oh,
with a trauma that
2006. 2006 is the absolute best. 2006 is the King World Cup. The King World Cup. 2006, 98, 2014. These are the ones I've seen. Okay. 2014, 86. 86 higher than that. Maybe 86 higher than that. Absolute worst. Fuck all. Shitty World Cup in 1990.
1990. No question. Yeah.
Otherwise, technically, 70 is considered the greatest.
1970, I watched online. You can get all the matches
Yeah, I
online.
know, I know.
Uh,
It's some sexy football, right? Like it's really sexy football.
No
And
defense
how rough
whatsoever.
was how rough was it as well? Fucking warrior sport, man.
Pele doesn't even walk on the pitch. He does not. He glides. He
Dude,
literally glides. He does.
dude, dude, when people keep talking about, oh, in that era they weren't as good. Fucking if Pele was born in your era, he would make your greats look like kids. By the way, on that, okay, I wanted to make this point. So every era, I think this is a conversation you and I had over the phone. Every era had their greats, right? So the last two
Yeah.
greats are Messi and Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
They actually make their debut in early 2000s.
Yeah.
Ronaldo by
Yeah.
2003 and 2004 for Messi, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're
2004 for Messi.
22 years down, you don't have anything remotely looking like a great player. Fuck all these
No.
guys. Mbappe, fuck all of them. They do not fit in the greats category. None of
Yeah.
them are
Yeah.
good enough with the ball at their feet. None of them are.
Yeah.
In fact, the
Yeah.
only one that I might give some kind of relent on is Modric because he's
Yeah.
been that good from midfield. But even he, I mean, I wouldn't pick Modric over a Zidane or over a Maradona or any of those players. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Very effective player, but doesn't fucking excite you.
Top 5 World Cups in my view. 1970 is the best. I've actually watched the matches, guys. So I'm just saying 1970 is the best by far. 1998 is brilliant as well. So 94 is good. 94 is pretty darn good. Final
Yeah, yeah.
apart.
No. 94 has one of the fucking all-time World Cup matches. Holland versus Brazil quarterfinal,
Yeah,
3-2 to
3-2.
Brazil.
3-2 to Brazil.
What
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
fucking match that is. And speaking of which, even the 90 World Cup has a killer quarterfinal, England versus Cameroon.
Where do you watch the 1970 World Cup? Bro, 1970 World Cup doesn't have a single copyright on it. Go to YouTube, search for full matches. They're there. They're available online. Some very dedicated fans, 60 years old, have actually taped the original matches and preserved them online. Thank them every day of your life.
Yeah, you're going to see some great footballers. Great footballers in that. Uh,
1970 World Cup is also the first World Cup which was televised in color. It looks
yes,
amazing.
yes,
It
it
looks
is. And it's
amazing.
Mexico. It's Mexico.
Yeah.
It's the crowds are crazy. The stadiums are big. Dude, there used to be fewer rules, man. People used to come in looking however they wanted, carrying whatever the hell they wanted into a stadium. It was madness, man.
Man, the thing is, when I watch Pele in that
Yeah, there's
1970
one
World
very, very good comment here. 2010 World Cup was shit. It was absolutely like fucking that Jabulani ball destroyed that World Cup. Fucking ridiculous. and Spain bored the life out of everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dude, that was Spain versus the most thuggish Holland team ever.
Holland could have played beautiful football. Instead, they decided to become the worst barbarians possible.
Nigel de Jong was the, and who was that other guy? Forgetting. Complete thug of a
Uh,
footballer.
uh, there was one guy.
The Bayern guy, yeah, the big white
Ah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
Forgetting.
He was there in the Battle of Bern also. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
I
What's
remember that.
forgetting his fucking name? Best final 2022. Yeah, yeah. I can live with that. I can live with that.
No, no. The best final 2022, yes. But watch the 1986 final. Watch the
86 final
two.
was outstanding. 2-0 to 2-all to 3-2, and that 3-2 assist is like that's a Maradona special.
Yeah, yeah. Watch the 1986 final. Watch the 1970 final. 1970 final is not to watch a close match. No, it is to watch
It's what
artistry.
genius at play. It's what genius at play. Absolute genius at play.
There are five number 10s on the pitch, Nikhil. Five. Audience,
There's a
there are
very,
five.
very good comment here. The pussification of sports needs to be talked about. I absolutely fucking agree.
Yeah,
Fucking
well,
dude, you've gotta like it's overprotected. Dude, Lisandro Martinez got a red card. Okay. He went up for the ball in the air with Dominic Calvert Lewin, who has a small ponytail. Okay. And he was trying to go for his shoulder. He got his head, and as he's coming down, his hand just does this much to his ponytail. They call that
yeah.
violent conduct, 3-match ban. What the fuck,
Uh,
man?
yeah, well.
No, no, it's just they've just to protect these players. There used to be a time when the best players were like, we're not being protected enough to protect them. They have destroyed football, man. Totally destroyed football. Cricket, dude, the peak sledging era used to be so much fun, man. So much fun watching that attitude on the field.
Also, guys, Cruyff did not invent the Cruyff turn. It was Pele. Go
Yeah,
watch. There is
of course.
video proof. There's video proof of these. He's good for
Absolutely
ODIs.
correct.
Have to
Modern
go.
football has become too infected by data and haram ball. Absolutely true. And the problem is because of the data and the physicality of players and the evenness of money in the Premier League, they're all there. That league has become all about physicality. Absolutely all about physicality.
Yeah,
That way, the Champions League was such a joy to watch because you had actually creative teams trying to play good creative football against each other, not just
yeah.
fucking physicality or man-to-man press.
Watch the Real Madrid versus Bayern match, guys. The 4-3 match. Genuinely, I'm telling you, go watch that match. It's a joy from beginning to end. It's a joy.
Absolutely correct. EPL has become haram ball. Bruno Fernandes is the only one creating chances. He's absolutely correct. Although, thank God to that extent, even though I don't like the guy's attitude, but thank God Ryan Cherky has come to the Premier League because he's fun as well. He dribbles. I mean, this was just a few years ago. Fucking Pep has destroyed everything good. Everything good has been destroyed by that fucking Guardiola.
Yeah,
Fucking
well,
takes just percentage players everywhere. And now Arteta comes along and he wants to be the worst haram ball version of Pep.
yeah.
Dude, Pep inherited David Silva, Sergio Aguero, Yaya Toure.
De Bruyne also, I think. De Bruyne
No, De
also.
Bruyne he bought. De Bruyne he bought Bernardo Silva, which were
Yeah,
Bernardo is a great player. Bernardo's a great player. And by the way, that one season when they came and fucking smashed Madrid in the Champions League, that
yeah,
season I can give City played some fucking proper football. Proper football. And
yeah,
in the domestic league, they were up against an exceptional Liverpool team. It was a heck of a season that. Genuine great footballers for a long time. They've been missing. Pep comes and destroys dribbling ability across the field. He wants maybe maybe two dribblers entirely in his entire squad.
yeah.
Uh, Not fun, man. Not fun.
De Bruyne came one season before Pep. Somebody corrected you. So even
Yeah,
De
maybe
Bruyne
right.
wasn't his
Maybe right. So he's inheriting a hell of a team. Fucking inherited the similar kind of quality team even
Barca.
at
Yeah.
Barcelona.
There is another match you should watch. Watch the semi-final between Italy and Germany 1970 World Cup. The full match is available on YouTube.
Oh, if you're
4-3.
if you're up for that, Italy versus Germany 2006 semi-final is the best nil-nil I have ever seen. 118 minutes of the best nil-nil you will ever watch, and then a flurry of two superb goals. Like Fabio Grosso's goal is gorgeous, boss.
Yeah, yeah. Do Spain have a chance? Yes, they do. Yes, Spain can win 2026. Yes, they can.
No, bro. I don't think they can
They
go all
can.
the
They
way.
can. If they have a favorable draw, they can. I don't think they'll win against France, but they can.
All
When the
the way is
Norwood,
very hard.
when the Norwood Reaper comes for me, I want my head to look like Pep Guardiola. La Liga is at least creative, least physical. No, it's very physical. It's more creative than EPL. Yeah, definitely better than EPL.
No, it's sad to say that because EPL uh, used to have superb errors. Yeah, it used to have really superb errors. So have the concept of midfield, for example, was such a different concept of the midfield. It's just become so. You know what's happened is it's all athletes. It's all transition based football, and it's easier to populate your team with athletes than to find guys who can keep the ball around athletes. Even fucking Pep quit on it. Pep was giving away possession in the Premier League for half the season, more than half the season, just to
Yeah,
be able
yeah,
to protect against the transition, against the counter attack, right? So even he didn't have, because Rodri, for as good as he is, and they gave him the Ballon d'Or and all of that, this is not the kind of midfielder who can keep possession endlessly, right? This is not a Busi
yeah, yeah.
example. This is not a Cruz and Modric kind of duopoly. So it's easier to fill your team with these physical specimens who will sort of play exactly the same way everybody else is playing, rather
Yeah,
than to find the creatives who can hold the ball, keep the ball. So
absolutely.
United have a chance of creating that, by the way, if they go the right way. But they won't. They will also go physically because you have a guy like Menu. Menu is preternatural in tight spaces. He's insane in
Yes.
tight spaces. Okay,
Yeah,
so that's number one skill if you want to be a possession based team. You've got to have that one guy who can hand it two with two around him, three around him, and he'll still keep the
yeah.
ball, right? And then you can have other creatives around him, you know. Then you can build a proper, entertaining, interesting team.
By the way, if you guys are really up for it and ready to take on black and white footage, there is good black and white footage of the 1958 World Cup semi-finals and the final. Watch it if you want to see true magic.
Yeah, Abhinav Verma is absolutely correct. This is the other thing that fucker Pep destroyed. Nobody takes long range shots anymore. Yeah,
Nobody,
this is why.
nobody does.
This is why I don't mind losing, but I enjoy Bruno. He does fucking crazy things on the football pitch. He wants to take the long shots. He wants to make crazy passes.
You saw
But
Arda Güler's two goals. You saw Arda Güler's
no,
two goals
I
against
haven't
Bayern.
yet. I haven't. I
You
haven't.
should, you should. I want Bruno in Barca, but Barca can't afford it. No, Barca will be able to afford it. They will create more corruption scandals and afford it. Don't worry. What happened to Italy? Corruption beyond corruption. Just, I'm telling you, Macwell and Football Iconic have already made wonderful videos way beyond what I have done, what I can ever do. Check these guys out. Their most recent videos are some of the ones on the topic. Do some work, guys. These are the ones. By the way, Italy has more appearances in the Cricket World Cup than football in the last decade. Yes, they're now a cricketing and baseball country. They're no longer a footballing country. They should accept it and move on.
It's very sad. We should sort this out because they've suddenly got they've got talent in midfield. Their tactical coaching in Italy isn't bad, man. I mean, you can see that with Inter's performances in the Champions League over the last two seasons. I don't know, yeah. I don't know. You have a brilliant tactical coach like Cesc Fabregas at Como.
Yeah.
This stuff has to filter in. And I really think people may underestimate this a bit, but Sandro Tonali is a hell of a midfielder, man. You know what
By
disappeared
the
for
way,
them? You know what disappeared for them? It's the strikers. They used to always have those
yeah,
guys who would
yeah,
still
yeah.
score
To be
points.
fair, strikers are not really there in today's game, right? Like you
This
cannot have a
is
pure
the other Pep curse. Destroyed the number 9.
striker. Yeah, yeah.
And
No,
now,
no.
and now his team has the only fucking number 9 in world cricket.
Nikhil, if you were to rank the top five footballers of all time, even those you haven't seen or you have only seen on YouTube, how would you rank them?
I mean, this is a personal bias question. It's a subjective question. So for me, number one's always Maradona. I fucking love Maradona. I just can't
Yeah,
get enough of watching Maradona. Maradona, Pele, Messi, Zidane. I love the stylists, man. What can I say?
yeah.
Uh, and
Beckenbauer,
I mean, influence effect wise, yeah. But so
Cruyff,
what's there to?
Cruyff,
Yeah,
five,
Cruyff, Cruyff. So Beckenbauer or Maldini for the sake of taking a defender.
Maldini then for me.
No, Beckenbauer is the greatest defender, bro. Come on. Beckenbauer, that way, someone like a Bobby Charlton, very underrated, exceptional midfield player. Exceptional.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the but like you can't place him on the same boat as
Yeah, you can't.
Maradona and
You can't.
Pele.
You can't. You can't. You can't. So take these four. And the fifth, if I'm deliberately picking a defender, uh,
Beckenbauer
has
it
to
is.
has to have one enough as well, right? So that's only Beckenbauer. Although as a pure defender, Maldini is fucking god and has one.
Maldini was on another level, but some purists will argue Baresi was better than Maldini.
Yes, absolutely. Franco Baresi, perhaps the greatest of the Italian defenders, right? And as a partnership, maybe Cannavaro Nesta.
How about Gattuso?
He's not a defender. Gattuso can't.
I am saying Pele, Maradona, Cruyff, Beckenbauer, and I will go Yashin, the greatest keeper who
Oh,
ever
Lev
played.
Yashin. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair fucks.
Yashin is credited with saving 150 penalties out of 220.
That's
Like
mad.
an
That's mad.
insanity, actually. Just
Yeah,
insane.
it's not even insanity. That's not even insanity. That's you have to have ESP to do that, man. Because even if you have
Like,
ESP, even if you know where he's going, the penalties percentages are so good that you will miss 70 out of 220. Like if I tell you exactly which direction the guy is going in, right, you will still
yeah.
miss 70 out of 220.
Yashin is also the only goalkeeper to ever win the Ballon d'Or. So I thought it is necessary to put him up there.